This recipe tastes like the best, fluffiest buttermilk pancakes you've ever had, but even a little bit richer and better, thanks to a surprising flour that you probably have not used in pancakes before. These pancakes are a pretty straightforward buttermilk pancake recipe, except that, as the mochi in the name implies, they also have sweet rice flour in them. Can you tell, looking at these, which one is the all-purpose flour and which one's the sweet rice flour? The one that's a little bit kind of creamier and just like a tiny bit coarser looking than this one. This one's the like super fine, very pure white rice flour. When you hear buttermilk mochi pancakes, you might think about the mochi that you can find that have the kind of like dense, chewy texture, like the little mochi balls that you get at the frozen yogurt place, or the ones that are stuffed with ice cream. This is not mochi. The mochi in the name is just about the flavor that the rice flour brings and the fact that they're basically, what are they, equal parts? Ish, they're equal parts-ish rice flour and all-purpose flour. If you can't find any rice flour, you can make these with all-purpose flour, and it's still a great buttermilk pancake recipe, but if you taste them side by side, you'll see that the ones with rice flour taste better. Yogurt and milk. Instead of yogurt and milk, you could do buttermilk, but this is a really great hack because I feel like a lot of times I have yogurt and milk in the fridge and I don't necessarily have buttermilk, but I want buttermilk pancakes. So you can hack it with half milk, half yogurt. You know how a lot of fluffy buttermilk pancakes ask you to whip up the egg whites to stiff peaks and then gently fold them in? This one you separate the eggs, but you don't whip the whites. Cynthia actually told me this is kind of full circle because she got the idea for separating the egg but not whipping it from a Genius Recipes column that I wrote for Lofty Buttermilk Pancakes. And now she has gone and done it one better and added this rice flour. Melted and cooled butter, just a couple tablespoons. Okay, the white is going in. This recipe comes from A Common Table, which is from Cynthia Chen McTernan, who is the creator of the blog Two Red Bowls. She is my personal hero, and she shot her own cookbook, and she's a full-time lawyer, and she did all of these amazing recipes. It's a combination of influences from her Southern upbringing, her Chinese heritage, and her mother-in-law's Korean cooking. There are so many beautiful recipes in this book, and this one is one that I feel like I'll be making every weekend I can muster. I am exploring new territories in zone size. I think this is good. I hate when I get the batter in and then I realize that only the middle of my pan is hot and the sides are cool, and so you get kind of these like dark splotches in the middle and then raw pancake on the outside. So I'm aiming for the biggest surface area that can cover the bottom of my pan evenly and heat it evenly. That's why those griddles, as long as you can heat them evenly, like an electric griddle or something, are pretty clutch for making a lot of pancakes and having them come out evenly. This is what she says to do. Heat it over medium heat and then flick a drop of water to see if it sizzles. And hopefully it's not too sizzly. We will know very quickly. If you want to make your life easier, you can just use neutral oil. There's no shame in that. The great thing about making pancakes is that you can eat the ones that you want before they go out to everyone else. Whether you want to leave them the nice ones or you want to take the nice ones for yourself, you can have them in their like perfect buttery crisp form. Sorry, I'm like going for a Saved by the Bell off the shoulder look right now. Okay, it's looking golden around the edges. The bubbles have done their popping thing, so I think they're ready to flip. Carefully. Ooh. Just satisfying splat. If I was fancy, I could have flipped them like that, like Josh would.
All three at the same time?
Yeah, definitely. All three at the same time, and they would have landed right in the right spots. Oh, this is a really big bite. Wow. That is the buttermilk pancake of my dreams. It tastes exactly like what I picture Saturday and Sunday mornings that I want to happen every weekend. But there's something more to it. There's a little bit of an extra, like deeper, richer, more milky, more buttery flavor than just a straight buttermilk pancake recipe. And it's all thanks to that genius secret ingredient, the sweet rice flour. For more genius recipes every week, surely more pancakes one of these days, be sure to like this video and subscribe and check back next week.